go.
Welcome back to another informative lesson on Ethereum. At the end of my speech today, I'm going to convince you that Ethereum is the #1 cryptocurrency that is transacted in the world. Okay, so why is that? Well, Katie Brockman wrote 2 reasons to invest in Ethereum and 1 reason not to invest in Ethereum. Okay? Why would you invest in Ethereum? That's a great question. Why would you invest in Ethereum? Well, #1, it has a lot of liquidity. So it's easy to get in and easy to get out. If you've ever experienced trading where there's no liquidity in there, that means there's not enough buyers to sell or sellers to buy. Okay? Another reason to get into Ethereum is because it has smart contracts. There's one thing in this world that doesn't lie, and that's math. Because every one of you in here are liars, including me and everybody out there. Okay? But math doesn't lie. So that's another reason. Smart contract application, transactions for Ethereum. Why wouldn't you invest in Ethereum? Well, they say that it is volatile, and that's true. It is. It's highly volatile to a point, but so is every other crypto. So, yes, if you are someone who is afraid to invest and pull the trigger, then yes, Ethereum would be probably too volatile for you. Not for me, because if you're in the cryptocurrency world and you believe in it long term, guess what? Everything else is volatile as well. Point driven home. Scott Jeffries had a really interesting expose on which is better, Bitcoin or Ethereum. Well, I can tell you what is better. It's Ethereum. Why? Why is Ethereum better than Bitcoin? Bitcoin is called 1 meg grade. That's 1 meg. That's all it can handle. Hardly any transactions per second. Ethereum is 16 times faster than Bitcoin. That's why you would want to, that alone. No one likes to wait for anything. We all want instant gratification nowadays. Dr. Osterman wrote an article called Bitcoin or Ethereum, which is better, along the same lines of Mr. Jeffries, okay? Only his was more scientific, which is better. Well, if you are in depth that Dr. Osterman is, he is a computer scientist, so he can unpack the code, read it, and tell you what it says. Its code is stronger than Bitcoin's, okay? Gavin Wood wrote a really interesting article, and I think his holds more weight than anybody's. You want to know why? Guess why? He is the co-founder of Ethereum. So who would know better than the very people that created it? Why? Why? It's a secure, decentralized generalization transaction ledger. Does anybody know about that? Well, here, let me show you.
Ethereum technology has never been higher. Ethereum is the 2nd largest public blockchain network by both market cap and daily volume. It has already undergone remarkable development in its young history and continues to grow steadily. The interest comes in part from the acceleration of decentralized finance, the increased robustness of layers.
Okay, so that brings me to the point of decentralized finance. Ethereum is this is another reason why you would want to invest in Ethereum. So we've had Wall Street, right? We've had other markets that you can invest in, right? You have a bank that takes your money, and guess what? Do you have any say in what they do with that money? Do you know what a bank really is? A bank's someone that robs Peter to pay Paul, and they make a lot of money off of that Peter to Paul money, and they give you just a very small 1/10% interest. As we checked at a bank yesterday, For a good amount of money, they will only give us 0.1%. Ethereum, decentralized finance. Picture this. You hold your money. You choose to invest in whichever product you want. Now, there are investments out there that you can invest in for as little as 3% on up to 200%. That is what Ethereum will do for you. It is freedom, okay? It is freedom. Now, my final convincing argument to get you guys to invest in Ethereum today is, guess what? Coinbase. You can take your cash. You can take your bank. You can take your credit card or your debit card, and you can purchase it instantaneously and carry it in a wallet. Now, have you ever tried to stuff $10,000 worth of $100 bills in your pocket? It's really difficult. Guess what? You can stuff $1 million worth of $100 bills in your pocket just on your phone. That is why, my friends, you want to invest in Ethereum. You control your money. You have the freedom to choose. And what else is there? Choice and freedom. Thank you for listening to me today. I highly appreciate you listening to my convincing argument on Ethereum.